Ciao, good morning, buongiorno. It's a beautiful morning, it's run day. I get up 6 a.m. I have a little protein bar and a black cup of coffee and just kind of get organized for the day. And then I like to work out about 7:15 after like the coffee and bar has settled in my tummy. I took a little break from running, maybe a week or so like 2 or 3 runs, because one, it got so hot this past week, like every morning was like 80 degrees. But also I did a little stupid thing. I got really competitive with myself. I've been running since last year. I've been actually getting pretty fast and consistent and all that stuff. And so I was hitting 5 miles and they were all under 9 minutes, or like right around 9 minutes. And if I used to run 10-minute miles just last year, I've done this thing where every run I've tried to go faster and faster. And I've been finishing my runs with insane burning chest pain that goes away like 12 minutes, 15 minutes after my run. But I physically cannot catch my breath because of this pain that I've been having. And you know, that's very, very, very scary. So I looked back at my runs and I've been noticing the past few runs. One run I spent like 8 minutes in zone 5. Another run I spent like 14 minutes in zone 5. So I think I did my heart a little dirty with being competitive with myself. I think it's time to get on the road and run it out. I'll keep you guys updated, and I just hope that I can keep a solid pace and keep my heart rate down. I'm feeling zestful. We're gonna create a lot of zest today. We've already started creating some zest. I have a lot of fun ideas for this video, so let's get on this run. Guys, I did it. I did it. I could have ran another mile. That was like the most incredible feeling. Having the endurance to go longer, to go 6 miles, because it's not about how fast you got there. It's about how long you lasted. So zestful. Okay, I'm disgusting. Let's go inside. My face is still so red from the run. I was supposed to blow dry my hair, do my makeup and jewelry and everything before I came back down to film, but I'm starving. I'm never ever gonna fake it. I'm never gonna lie to you guys. I don't have a perfect full day of eating. I believe in the Mediterranean diet. I believe in intuitive eating. I believe in, as long as you feel satiated and you're getting the wholesome of wholesome ingredients in every day, how many meals you eat, what time of day you eat things, that's on you. Be your own person. I don't like doing full days of eating because I'm such a habitual person. This breakfast meal that I've been having, I have been eating it for, I think like 3 or 4 months, almost every single day. I know that it's very bad. I am the queen of saying you need to mix it up. You need to get different nutrients in every day. You need to have variety in your diet. But like when something's so easy and so delicious, and I do kind of mix it up. Last video, I talked about a protein banana bread and I just made it yesterday. Probably overbaked it, but I think I found the perfect recipe. I've been really loving this protein banana bread, but I wanted to have it with something. And so I kind of created like a glorified yogurt bowl. If you are dairy free, this can be done with coconut yogurt. Maybe mix in some vegan protein and coconut yogurt to make a delicious high protein bowl. I don't doubt for a minute that you are not sick of cottage cheese. We need to stop making cottage cheese cauliflower when cauliflower was gnocchi, pizza crust, buffalo wings. It needs to stop. Can I help you? Am I in the kitchen so you want to come into the kitchen? If you didn't just hear, Lucy came over to say hi. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Zestful community. Okay, we're gonna stop that. I don't like cottage cheese. I like good culture. There's a total difference. The only reason why I'm really liking cottage cheese and not yogurt in this yogurt bowl is because Greek yogurt is so tangy, in my opinion. And you'll need to probably add a little bit of sugar to balance out that tang. Cottage cheese is so neutral enough for me that I don't feel the need to add any maple syrup or honey or any sugar to this bowl, because I'm also adding a ton of natural sugar. I mix up the fruit that I add every day, but I will do equal parts cottage cheese to cut up fruit, because 1, micronutrients, 2, it's summertime, but just in general, fruit, you always want fruit. This is like a huge fruit serving that I have for the day. This is the first stone fruit I've gotten so far this summer. It smells so good, this nectarine. So I'm gonna do a whole nectarine nectarine. We have the pathetic, sad last few strawberries that my mom had picked. So as you guys saw in June, like for 3 vlogs, I was going on and on and on about all the strawberries my mom picked. And I'm so sad because strawberry season's over. There's no longer any strawberries to be picked. My mom's actually going to pick black raspberries today, which are my favorite of the entire summer. And then we have some blackberries. Another concept I think about is I try to make them as volume as possible so you feel like you're eating a lot. So that's why I like to do equal parts cottage cheese, super low calorie, you can eat a lot of it, equal parts fruit, low calorie, you can eat a ton of it. Then we have some cubed up banana bread. This is where I'm gonna lose you. Like, why are you cutting up banana bread and putting it to a bowl? You could top it with granola, you could top it with some nuts and seeds, you could top it with a broken up protein bar just to add texture. And then for crunch girl, like I said, texture is so important to me. It helps me feel so satiated. So I think about, how do I get a lot of volume? How do I get a lot of variety? How do I get a lot of nutrients? How do I get a lot of texture? You could do chopped nuts, absolutely. If we're talking weight loss, if we're talking lower calorie foods, being able to eat higher volume, this is my hack for getting crunchy deliciousness for high volume, low calorie. Puffed rice, just make sure it's not loaded in sugar. This has 1 gram of added sugar for a serving. It's best eaten with a small spoon. No, I'm kidding. When you stir in the cottage cheese to the fruit, like kind of slice up the fruit, cut it up with your spoon as you're stirring, kind of keep hitting the fruit, releasing those juices. Oh, the other thing I was thinking about as I was cutting up the banana bread, incredible. It's solid. It's going up on the blog. All the recipe links are in the description. But here's the issue. I used 1 cup almond flour, 1 cup all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour is great. You guys know that I have 0 issues with all-purpose flour. It's perfectly healthy, but if you are gluten-free, help me out. Help us all out, please. Do you have a recommendation for the best all-purpose gluten-free flour? And then I made my protein iced coffee. So we're getting like 50 grams of protein at least, if not more, in this one meal. This is so boring. It's literally a serving of cold brew, extra big scoop of protein, shaken. I iced it today because I want to go sit outside, and I was obsessed with these cups. I have missed these cups so much. They're from CB2. I just love the shape of them. I'm gonna stop talking about my breakfast and actually eat it, do some work for a little bit, and then I'll check in with you. Guys, it is 12:36. I had my little breakfast, did some work, and then I came upstairs to get ready to like film some more for the rest of the day. Our house is full of windows. Like, that's how we get most of our light. Like, this is what the house looks like right now. Like, you can see Lucy right there. This is how dark the house is. And so we're getting a massive storm, I guess. The sun came out. I have been filming. You can see the old Ratchet Studio light that I need replaced. I have my tripod back there. So now the sun is blazing right after I finished sweating and completed the whole try-on thing. So my luck, my impatience, my everything, but at least I did it. It's over. I'll edit it to make it look better, and we're gonna learn from the mistakes. I need to go down and have a snack. I'm overdue. I'm like an hour late of when I normally eat a snack, so I'm very hungry. Caroline, that's processed. I know. I say make everything from scratch, but I also admit all the time to you guys, I don't make everything from scratch. These are bomb. Caroline, you've eaten so much fruit today, okay? I love fruit. I don't know who on the internet has said and will continue to say, fruit, you can't eat too much fruit, it's too much sugar. Not true. We are in summer. Do you understand the epic amount of fruit that is available in summer? If you're not eating it all, I'll eat it for you. Careful though, because both of these types of fruit can make you pretty sick. Like, you can get some really good stomach aches from eating too much watermelon and too many cherries. I like the cheddar cheese flavor. It goes with the fruit, believe me. Like, think charcuterie board, like cheese and fruit go together, like savory, cheesy flavor and fruit. Like watermelon and feta go together, so why can't a cheesy cracker and watermelon go together? So stay with me there. Secondly, when you're eating fruit, the Mediterranean people really like to eat it kind of by itself, for the most part, like on its own. Sometimes they'll eat it after dinner to like end the meal, and if they do that, it's not like they're eating a lot of it, just a few bites to kind of cleanse the palate, eat something sweet. So I'm gonna snack on this right now, gain a little bit of strength, calm down, feel a little bit less stressed out, and then make dinner. Look what my mother did. Black raspberries. They're not everyone's favorite because of all the seeds, but they are my favorite because of the seeds. let's talk about dinner because I'm hungry and I'm just ready to relax and truthfully stop filming. Beans are so incredible on the Mediterranean diet. I got a lot of love on the bean salad that I made in my 3 weight loss summertime salad recipe video. So I took that and wanted to make another variation of bean salad because pasta salad is incredible and this could be done with pasta. If you're not a bean person, you could use pasta. One of the #1 reasons why the Mediterranean people live so long, the blue zones people live so healthy. Legumes are king. I am so sick and tired of disgusting canned beans, okay? I've tried 3 or 4 different brands of beans in the last like 2 or 3 weeks. They all are like so extra slimy lately. I wonder if it's because of the heat. They all break apart like crazy. I've used Great Northern, I've used cannellini. Garbanzo beans never really break apart. So we are doing a new series soon, very soon, of From Scratch with Caroline. I probably can't even call it From Scratch. I'm sure that's like trademarked somewhere. My favorite bean that is so hard to find in America are these giant gigante beans. They're big, they're meaty, they're creamy, they're full of flavor, absolutely delicious. I had to separate because we did have a lot of breakage, which is frustrating. Yummy, so yummy. I did get a good amount that stayed nice and sturdy. I had to go to the ethnic aisle in the grocery store to find these, which were the Goya brand of lima beans. I don't think this brand is really good. I would not recommend this brand because I had so many that were broken apart. I'm gonna look for like a good imported Greek brand. Another close, I feel like they're the same, but I mean, I Googled it and it said they were the same, but I don't think they are. Butter beans, bigger than cannellini, Great Northern beans, and I feel like they're more sturdy. So another alternative that you can find canned is butter beans. So the start of the show, we had some really sad red peppers last week and threw them all on the grill and made roasted red peppers. I am in love with roasted red peppers. They create a gorgeous syrupy sauce. This is the star of the salad dressing, is this syrup that the roasted red peppers give off. Homemade ones are never gonna be as pretty as the ones in the store. Store-bought are never as good. I don't do it often, but I needed to do a little mozzarella. So this is gonna be texture, flavor, protein, deliciousness. If you don't wanna use that mozzarella, you could use feta. If you're not a cheese person, leave out the cheese. This is the only dairy. Bruschetta, arugula. Other things going in. Whole lemon zested and juiced because I'm Caroline. You don't have to do the whole lemon zested. You don't even have to add the lemon zest. Mix of herbs. If you have an herb basket, go pick from it. Or a little herb garden area, go pick from it. I've got fresh oregano here. I've got some parsley. That came from the fridge. And I got basilico, so some basil. You could also use thyme. And I'm really gonna just put literal leaves of herbs into this salad. Like, I enjoy eating literally a bite of parsley mixed in with everything. I am an herb girl. I love herbs. Like, herbs are super delish. But if you wanna chop them, chop them. Not only am I too lazy, but like I said, I just love biting into herbs. They're amazing. The other flavors going into this salad dressing, we have some white balsamic. You could use regular balsamic. You could use red wine vinegar. We're out of red wine vinegar, or else I might use red wine vinegar. You could use any vinegar. The queen of the Mediterranean diet, the liquid gold, extra virgin olive oil. Smashed garlic. I don't hate it, but I don't like a lot of it. And I just don't fuss with garlic. It's not my favorite thing. So I'm just gonna add some cloves in there. A little bit of salt, a little bit of Aleppo pepper flakes, because even though I'm only making this for myself, I feel like it needs a little kick. So those are all the ingredients going into this wonderful roasted red pepper bean salad. Don't plate this on a plate. I just did that for aesthetic reasons. There's way too much oil, but oh my God, guys. The beans are so satisfying, kind of nutty. I maybe undercooked them a little bit, so they still have some texture to them. Like, not undercooked them, just could have cooked them longer. And then the sweet, juicy roasted red peppers. And all the herbs. If you guys don't make this, I'm gonna be so upset with you. You have to make this. Roasted red peppers, everyone loves sweet, delicious peppers. Nice bite of the arugula. It tastes like Italy to me. And not to mention how long this will last in the fridge. Just keeps getting better and better with flavor. Perfection. Dinner was delicious. And if you think I'm waiting more than a second to crack into what I've been waiting all day to eat, which is dessert. I'm a dessertaholic. I don't breathe after dinner until I get dessert. When I go out to dinner and people are like, I don't really want dessert, or we don't need the dessert menu, or let's wait a while before we order dessert, I'm like, no, dessert time. So this is the last chickpea blondie. As you can see, she's gorgeous. Love her. Kept them in the fridge. I don't know if I told you guys that in the last video. The hack of the day, 12 seconds. Get it nice and warm and melty and gooey. Small little spoon. Few black raspberries on top. Oh my gosh. She's been silenced. Oh my gosh. All right. Bye. I'm gonna eat this in peace. Ciao, ciao. I finally vlogged an entire day. It wasn't just a bunch of random moments through the weeks and months. I vlogged start to finish. So I hope you got some kind of value out of this video. It's way too humid to be out here, so I'm gonna go inside. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I do. And I'm just so grateful for your support as always. If you aren't already, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like, pretty please. And if you feel like it, comment. That's always very helpful as well. So until next time, I hope you create a very zestful day. Ciao.